everybody, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today I had a really fun video. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're not going to do that. We don't lie to each other, correct? This was nerve-wracking. So I do believe it was kinky naughty. Not sure. But a while ago, someone asked me to do my safe blind buy top 10. Please bear with me in this video. I'm going to go ahead and preface this video with saying that not everybody will like these. These may not actually be the safest blind buys in the world. If there are or any safe blind buys, if there's anything such as a truly safe blind buy, because you always run the risk of the person that you're talking to not liking it. And with that being said, I'm going to calm down. I'm just going to give you the ones I picked. Let's get into it. First up, and of course, these are in no particular order. If you like floral fragrances, little sweet, little fruity, this one is one you might love. This is from the house of Dolce Gabbana, and this is Dolce Peony. The notes in this fragrance are pear, cyclamen, bergamot, and pink pepper in the top. The middle notes are peony, freesia, Bulgarian rose, and base notes are mirabelle, honey, ambroxan, and patchouli. This is a stunner. Oh, it's so good. It's so, so good. I pick up the peony, the pear, the bergamot, the freesia, the mirabelle, the honey, and the ambroxan the most. I don't get patchouli in this at all, which is, I'm really good at picking that out. This is a beautiful, fruity floral. Plain and simple. It's not doing too much. It's not doing too little, because you're absolutely going to be able to smell this. And this is something that to me doesn't come across as headache inducing or, like I said, too loud on the florals, even though it has quite a few in there. Look at what it's picking. It's picking peony. It's picking freesia. Yeah, it does have rose in there, which can be loud, but it's toned down. When you have ambroxan in something, it's going to give a watery vibe to it. So it's just going to gently or lightly rinse over things to have them calm down a bit. This fragrance is a stunner. I love this line. All the ones I've tried in this Dolce line, the Dolce Garden, Dolce Shine, Dolce Peony, I really enjoy these. So this is a safe blind buy to me if you like fruity florals that are not too loud or too sweet. This next one is Sol de Janeiro's Cheriosa 62. I fell in love with the body mist first. When I found out they had a fragrance out, I had to have it. It is so pretty. So the top notes are pistachio and almond. The middle notes are heliotrope and jasmine. And the base notes are caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. For me, you get a light nuttiness, but the star of this is definitely the caramel, the vanilla. I love this. I don't know that I get too much of a salt, vibe from this one. This is nothing like Olympia. This is cute and young and sweet and pretty. And it reminds you of something that you would want to wear if you were going out for drinks on a beach. Like if there's a beach bar or a poolside bar or, a restaurant outside, those things that we used to do before COVID, that type of feel, because this is very much leaning more towards flirtatiously sexy than just, girly. This is nice. I really enjoy it. A lot of people do have problems with the projection or the longevity. I do not. So I don't know if that's just the way that I moisturize my skin and spray it on. I'm also a heavy sprayer. I've gone through 2 travel sizes of this. This took forever to get to my house, like forever and ever and ever. So I haven't got a chance to play with it from this bottle yet, more than once or twice, I think. So I really adore this. I cannot wait for the summertime to wear this. This is stunning in the heat. And again, I don't think you can go wrong with this if you are someone who likes sweet, nutty, caramel-based fragrances. Also, though, The price of this is rather high. I do believe it's like 78 bucks. So please catch it on sale, because even though I like it, 78 bucks, that's a lot. There's a chance that you're noticing a theme here. Most of these fragrances are on the sweet side. Yeah, I tend to find that if you stay away from super heavy, extra gourmandish, and you stay away from super loud florals and super soapy, meeting somewhere in the middle, sweetness is more mass appealing than anything else. So in my list of safe blind buys, that's what you're going to find. Sugar is definitely going to be there. Speaking of sugar, we have Sexual Sugar by Michele Germain. Top notes are sugar and wild berries. Middle notes are passion flower and African orange flower. And the base notes are vanilla and almond. This fragrance makes me happy. This is what I wanted Aquilina's pink sugar to smell like. But pink sugar is very cheap and synthetic smelling. And it is one of the worst fragrances I personally have ever smelled. And I can't stand to smell it on other people or in the air. This one is more refined. It smells like it is made with better ingredients. Therefore, it costs more. I don't remember what I paid for this, but I do believe I got it from like fragrancenet.com or fragrancex.com. But this is so gorgeous. It is definitely for those who have a sweet tooth. If you do not like super sweet scents, fragrances, this is not going to be for you. But this is definitely late nights, wearing this to bed, or date nights. This is definitely when you're trying to impress your significant other. Super sexy right here. Absolutely love this. And again, if you're someone who loves sweet fragrances, I think that this is an easy win, an easy, supremely safe blind buy. This next perfume is starting to really become a staple in my videos. This is Marc Jacobs Daisy Love. What can I say, guys? We already know at this point that beautiful sweetness from the cloudberry, the daisy in the middle, and then the white musk and the driftwood in the base. Beautiful. Again, you have to like sweet scents. This is not as sweet as Sexual Sugar. This is also not a cloying sweet. It's a naturally beautiful sweet. And the daisy plays very light, and the musk and the driftwood, everything is just light and happy. You know, they're all standing in a circle doing the Care Bear stare and sending love from their chest. You know, that type of Dave Chappelle, Lord have mercy. So yes, I think that this one is a universally loved fragrance. I can't see why you wouldn't like this. Longevity for me, with all of the Marc Jacobs, I'm topping them up every 4 hours regardless. Yes, they still stick around and become skin scents, but because I like a scent bubble and I like projection, I'm topping up with it anyway. Although I have gone plenty of 8-hour days with this back before I had a huge collection and when I thought I needed to savor stuff. Those days are gone. Don't worry about it. Safe blind buy. Here we are with this one again as well. This is going to be Mon Guerlain Florale. Beautiful. You got a whole bunch of citruses, you got a whole bunch of florals, and you have your lavender, your vanilla, and your sandalwood. It doesn't get any better than this. The House of Guerlain just hit it out of the park with all of the Mon Guerlains, you know, in my opinion. I think that there's something in that line for every woman. It really is. But this one I think is the most universally pleasing. And I feel like if you like citruses and you like florals and you like vanilla and sandalwood and lavender, this is the best version of them all put together. None of them are outshining the other one. They are literally working together in harmony. I freaking love this flanker so much. Now we have another oldie but goodie. This is Amo Ferragamo from the House of Salvatore Ferragamo. This has a cult following, and this is known as like the orange creamsicle or orange dreamsicle fragrance. However, you'd be surprised to know what the notes actually are. So let's go over them. The top notes are Campari, black currant, and rosemary. The middle notes are rhubarb, jasmine sambac, and mate, M-A-T-E. The base notes are Tahitian vanilla and Braxton and sandalwood. I'm not really sure why we all feel like this is an orange creamsicle. I have no idea. But I will tell you that I absolutely love this fragrance. I absolutely adore the sandalwood and ambroxan and what it does inside of this fragrance. And while I don't pick up anything other than those two notes based on what they say is in this, everything else is just made up in my head. I guess the rest of us have all just collectively decided what this really is. I love this fragrance. I think I'll always have it in my collection. My daughter has had multiple bottles, so it's very universal with the age group because she's 16 and I'm 40. So this is very much for date night. This is very much a sensual, I want to chill and cozy up type of fragrance. And I think that if you like sweet fragrances, cozy, sensual fragrances, this is definitely a safe blind buy. This next one is Beyond Romance from Ralph Lauren. And I do believe that this came out in 2020. I think it was a new release in 2020 or 2019. But this is such an uplifting fruity floral. Usually when I'm thinking about uplifting fragrances, they're citruses or maybe some really fresh, clean fragrances. But this one is definitely a fruity floral. This is definitely very heavy on the raspberry in the best way. And I just love it. Okay, so the notes are in the top, raspberry, mandarin orange, and bergamot. The middle notes are lily of the valley, rose de mai, and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, cashmere, and white musk. This is so good. It is a very fun, fruity, flirty, slightly floral fragrance. But it's more on the, I just can't get uplifting out of it. I think the citruses, what they do to that raspberry is just phenomenal in the opening. This is one that makes me feel like, you know, I'm happy when I wear this. And at the same time, not being like juvenile or too citrusy. Like the raspberry is the star. Even though you have the cashmere wood and the musk and the vanilla, nothing is making this heavy. Nothing is bogging it down. It is light and it is bright and it is fruity. And I think that that is so cool. I really like this one. I haven't gotten a chance to really wear it the way that I want to. To be honest, I'm kind of scared because it's so small. But I'm definitely going to make plans with this one for the spring. I enjoy this fragrance. And if you are out there looking for a good raspberry fragrance, this is definitely one. It's a sparkling raspberry because of the citruses that are surrounding it. And it stays sweet and beautiful throughout the dry down when that vanilla kicks in. But again, it stays bright. It never dulls down and never becomes just too sensual. It stays in the flirty, fun, sensual realm. I like this one, guys. This could be an everyday signature scent too, but you got to be careful because you might start to, have some suitors popping up, knocking on your office door, coming to see how you doing just for no reason. This is a goodie. I have not talked about this perfume in so long that I feel like I've been disrespecting it. I am a lover of Bright Crystal, the original, and the Yellow Diamond, but right now I don't have those in my collection. Instead, I have the Yellow Diamond Intense and this beauty here, the Versace Bright Crystal Absolu. I love this one. Once I smelled this one, I knew I could never go back to the original Bright Crystal. It gives me more grown up pizzazz. It gives me more attitude. And come on, that's my zhuzh. So in the top, we have pomegranate, yuzu, and water notes. The middle notes are peony, raspberry, lotus, and magnolia. And the base notes are musk, mahogany, and amber. That musk, mahogany, and amber. Ooh, they make this last. This is a beautiful floral. Yes, I understand that there's pomegranate in it and raspberry, and it gives it a little bit of a fruity flavor. This is a floral. Let's talk about this beauty. This is Onika by Nicki Minaj. The pear in this is what I remember. The first time I smelled this, I just thought it was the most exquisite thing I'd ever smelled in my life. And I often forget to mention this as a pear fragrance when people are asking me about pear fragrances in the comments. I will have to admit that I have been terrible to my celebrity collection since jumping into the designer world and dabbling in the niche world, which is unfair because I do have some really pretty, really nice ones, especially from Nicki Minaj and Rihanna and Paris Hilton and Jessica Simpson. and Britney Spears. Okay, you get my drift, okay? So Onika is a very beautiful fruity fragrance. In the top, you have pear and carambola or starfruit and mandarin orange. The middle notes are orchid, osmanthus, and water lily. And the base notes are sugar cane, white musk, and cedar. Beautiful, beautiful sweetness. I can't describe it enough. It is just so good. I think everybody should have this in their collection. I know some people hate the bottles. I think the bottles are magnificent. This face, this little, bodice or whatever. Come on, how can you not like this? I think you have to have a personal problem with Nicki Minaj in order to not like this, but that's just my personal opinion. I've seen some really terrible bottles come out, and this is the least of my worries with that. But this is a beautiful, fruity fragrance. If you are looking for a pear note, a nice, not too serious, fruity pear note, this is a good one. And this doesn't cost a lot at all. So check around for it. It's definitely my favorite out of the Nicki Minaj line. Last but certainly not least, we have Poison Girl EDT from Dior. I love this fragrance. I found this fragrance in 2020 and it immediately became a top 10 for life. Listen, it's like in the 6th or 7th spot. So let me go over the notes and then I'll tell you what I get out of this. Okay, the top notes are frosted orange, bitter orange, and lemon. Middle notes are neroli, orange blossom, grasse rose, and damask rose. Base notes are vanilla, caramel, tonka bean, heliotrope, and cashmere. This is an orange dreamsicle. So much more than Amo Ferragamo. This is stunning. I went through a bottle of this so quick, you'd have thought something was wrong with me. I literally couldn't stop spraying it at that 4-hour mark. And then I started doing it every 2 hours. It wasn't about the fact that it didn't last anymore. I couldn't smell it. I just wanted to smell it as loud and as strong as possible. This one and Hugo Boss Scents Private Accord, those two fragrances just ran with my heart and soul in 2020. I am seriously obsessed with the fragrance itself. Like the smell of it drives me crazy. I love this. I had to stop wearing this and give other stuff a shot because when I start spraying this again, I'm just going to wear it every day, all day, to bed, when I first get up, whether I leave for work or whether I stay home and work from home. I don't care. It is an obsession. I might need to seek help about this, but I love this. I also have the Eau de Parfum, which has a different set of notes. And, I like it too, but it's something about this. And Poison Girl Unexpected with that ginger. Oh, I clearly need to do a Dior collection video as well. I am getting really excited and I just want to put this on right now, even though I'm already wearing something else that I'm testing for you guys. So Poison Girl EDT, it's a beauty. I think it's a safe blind buy because I am so obsessed with it. If you like the notes that I just read and you like the smell of an orange creamsicle with a little bit of root beer, because it has a hint of root beer in it as well, but it goes very fast away to me. It doesn't stay around or linger. This is stunning. There are some people who say it doesn't last as long on them. Let me tell you something. Now, it is expensive, so please try to shop around and find a better price. But I will spray this every hour if I needed to. That's how much I like it. So I must be biased. Don't, whatever. So guys, that's my list, my top 10 list for safe blind buys. Was that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So guys, that was my list for my top 10 safe blind buys. I kept it really cute, really simplistic, fruity floral, sweet, just because I feel like you're going to go right with those more so than you're going to go wrong. If I were to come out here with a list of my top 10 oud fragrances and tell you guys those are easy blind buys, I don't even want to see the hate comments. I really don't. So again, I try to preface each perfume by saying, if you like sweet, or if you like fruity, or if you like fruity floral, then these are probably going to be a safe blind buy for you. Keep in mind to always look up the notes yourself. Get your nose on them or test them if you can. I know it's harder now because of COVID. So listen to my recommendation and base it off of everything else I've ever said. If you rock with me on most things, if you've looked at 10 of my videos, and of course you're subscribed, of course, please and thank you, then you will have a pretty good gauge as to whether or not you might like it based on if you and I match up with the things that we like. So honestly, I think this was the most dangerous video I've released so far. I honestly think you have to seriously be careful when you're telling people that something is a safe blind buy, because if they are listening to just your words of safe blind buy and they're missing the rest, you just set yourself up for a huge disappointment on both ends. So guys, I don't want to do you like that. Please take this with a grain of salt. I absolutely love these fragrances for what they are: fruity florals and, you know, sexy sugary scents. So if that is your vibe, or with the florals, because peony is more of a floral and so is Bright Crystal Absolu, I tried to give you a little bit of a variation of things that, again, aren't too loud either way. I know I'm over explaining this, but man, I think this video is just dangerous. The title itself is just dangerous. So guys, if you like this video, if you like me, if you appreciate the care and concern I have for you guys and your wallets, please consider subscribing. Just go ahead and do it. You consider it and then do it. Click the like button and select the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. I got a lot of stuff coming for you guys. I'm grinding. I promise that I am. I have so many people who like the single one fragrance reviews. So many people who like hauls, which I'm sorry, I'm not going to be doing too many of, because and collection reviews and house reviews. I'm trying to get it all done for you guys. I am but one person and I still work full time. So I will get around to it. I screenshot everything that everybody suggests. So eventually what you have asked of me, I will get done. See you guys in the comments. And until then, bye.